The FBI has new leads tonight in the death of a Border Patrol agent.
Those leads point down to two brothers in New Mexico. Here's News 13's Marissa Lucero with the details. Marissa?
Dean, Jess, although the brothers admit to being in the same area a day after the murder took place, they told investigators they knew nothing about it. As investigators scoured the ground for evidence in Texas, they may be closer to an arrest here in New Mexico.
There are a number of possible scenarios.
More than 2 weeks ago, Border Patrol agent Rogelio Martinez was killed. Another agent severely injured, bludgeoned near Van Horn, Texas.
In this instance, we're going to pursue the one that is most challenging and as it's presented to us, which is a potential assault on a federal officer. And as we collect the evidence, then the rest of the investigation will shape itself.
News 13 has obtained a federal search warrant that shows investigators have leads in the case that center around a car in Portales. Agents say an informant had heard from a coyote who smuggles people into the U.S. that two men had recently crossed the Mexican border with a group of immigrants and admitted they had attacked the agents with rocks. The investigation eventually led to a pair of brothers in Portales and a silver 2004 Pontiac Grand Am. Agents questioned the brothers about the murder. They denied knowing anything, but admitted to driving the Grand Am in Presidio, Texas, about 2 hours south of the murder scene, the day after the killing, along with a woman. The search warrant for the car does not give a motive, but agents believe the Grand Am contains, quote, evidence related to the murder of Agent Martinez.
We do not have the full picture yet as to what transpired, but once we get closer to that, then we'll be able to present those facts to the U.S. Attorney's Office or American public so that we can bring some closure to the family.
And we are not naming the brothers or the woman because they have not been charged. The woman also told investigators she overheard one of the brothers talking on the phone about smuggling drugs into the U.S. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Marissa. In that Grand Am, investigators found a red stain on a seat and athletic pants that had unknown stains. We do know that one of the brothers is in custody for being in the country illegally.